Calm down, ladies, calm down. There's enough of me to go around. Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. You can follow me on YouTube. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. Movies TV Mad, 3 separate words. On Twitter, at Movies TV Mad. And on Instagram and on Threads, at Movies TV Mad X. A very warm welcome to the latest edition of the Movies TV Mad Daily. I've got a lot of respect for Superman and Lois co-creator and showrunner Todd Helbing, who was one of the guys who developed the Flash TV series as well. In Superman and Lois, he's developed Superman, a contemporary Superman, a Superman show that thinks outside the box. That's why I think that nobody on the Superman and Lois production can be very happy by James Gunn and Peter Safron basically firing them and cancelling the show, so there's no competing live-action Superman while their movie's out there and their new cinematic streaming universe is out there. Now, I saw a press conference with Bitsy Tulloch, who plays Lois Lane wonderfully in Superman and Lois, and she was saying, co-CEO of DC Studios, Peter Safron, good friend, know him well, blah, blah, blah. We're handing over the reins to David Corenswet. Utter nonsense. Don't believe a word of it. Bitsy Tulloch is a working actor. Do you really think she's happy about losing her job? Of course not. Of course not. Nobody on that production is happy with James Gunn and Peter Safron. Superman and Lois, could have gone for another 4 or 5 seasons. It could have definitely gone kind of the distance that Smallville did for 10 seasons. Now, I've spoken to the people who run the CW. And they said, look, Mick, we were happy with the ratings, we were happy with the fan reaction, the sponsors were very happy with the ratings of the show. This was a performing show. We did, when the new company, bought the CW, there was a lot of old WB stuff that had to go for financial reasons. But they were more than happy, to keep Superman and Lois. And, the controller of the CW made it absolutely clear that this was a Warner Brothers DC Studios decision. James Gunn and Peter Safron don't want any competing properties. So, and something else, DCU she was going, oh yeah, Tyler's handing over the baton, the reins. What utter nonsense. They were saying, Christopher Reeve, who's basically dead, handing over the reins to David Corenswet. No, Christopher Reeve handed over the reins to Tom Welling in a very special Smallville episode called Rosetta. So no one has willingly handed over the reins to David Corenswet. And tell me this, there can't be any competing Superman live action, so why are we not only getting a Batman 2, but we're getting a Brave and the Bold movie? Now, who knows if they're going to wait for the Batman 2 to happen, then say there's no more the Batman, then they go to work in Brave and the Bold. I have no idea, but why is that a thing, but you can't have no competing Superman properties? I think it's disgusting that a bunch of good people, writers, directors, actors, and a crew are losing their job. I don't mind if you cancel a show like The Acolyte, first of all, which is a horrible, toxic, gaslighting show, and also nobody was watching it. Superman and Lois was a great idea. I'm a huge Superman fan and I approve of the show. That pilot is one of the most beautiful, thought-provoking, emotional pilots ever as far as I'm concerned. It's wonderful. So I feel Superman and Lois fans, pain. I feel the pain of the cast and crew. And I understand when you're sitting there publicly, Tyler and Bitsy, you've got to pretend, oh yeah, we're handing over the baton. But you're not. You are not happy about this. I know this because people have spoken to me. Nobody on that production can be happy about being fired, can they? So I think there was no need for Gunn and Safron to end Superman and Lois. At first, Gunn was talking about 5 seasons, now we've gone to 4. This show is being cancelled before its prime. It's a wonderful show. It's a wonderfully made show. His finances, WB's finances, something to do with it, because this is a company, at the peak of bankruptcy. So that may have something to do with this situation.